my God. Wow, 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 wow. Saudi Arabia have shocked the world. They have shocked me. They have shocked you. They have shocked Messi, the whole of Argentina, the commentators, the flipping dinner lady, everybody, fam. Everybody. Everybody. Saudi Arabia shocked the world. They've just beaten one of the favourites for this competition. Yeah? I have Argentina winning this thing. I'll say right now, I have Argentina winning the World Cup this year. Yeah? But today, if they play like that, they're not winning it. But my God, I have to say, Saudi Arabia, wow, wow, wow. There's a lot to talk about in this game, man. You know, today I'm going to give just a lot of credit to Saudi Arabia. Don't get it twisted. I will get onto Argentina. I will criticize them a lot because I think in this game, there were just certain things that they were missing as to why they lost today. From a quality standpoint, and even from a just a desire point of view. Because today Saudi Arabia wanted it more. They wanted it more, and it showed in their performance today. They were not scared of Argentina. They were not scared. I really think Argentina was surprised by the way they approached the game. I think Argentina expected to sort of just dominate the game, have a nice, relaxed, game, dominate the ball. Messi cooks, Di Maria does well. Lautaro Martinez bags a few. And in the first half, it was sort of looking like that with the couple disallowed goals and, Messi scores a penalty and you're thinking, okay, it's going to be all right from here on out. But Saudi said, nah. Saudi said, no. Saudi Arabia were like, hell no. We're not doing none of that, okay? We're not going to let you just pop the ball about. No, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to be tight. We're going to play the high line. We're going to try to put pressure on you guys. And that's exactly what they did. And I think one thing I'm personally surprised about, to say I am shocked with the result, but a loss can happen. Any team can lose a game of football, regardless of how good you are. Brazil could lose this week to Serbia. Portugal could lose to Ghana. It's very unlikely, they probably won't. Yeah? But one thing I'm surprised about definitely is, one, in the manner Argentina lost, but two, Saudi Arabia actually technically a better team than I thought. I think a lot of people expected Saudi Arabia to just get battered, bruised and battered, and they showed their quality today. Defensively today, their whole back line, oh my God, their back line, their goalkeeper, warriors today. Warriors today. They played that game like it was the World Cup final. You saw the scenes in the end. Crazy. And they have every right to do so. They're ranked like 53rd in the rankings, of international teams. What's Argentina up there? Do you get what I'm saying? And I think their approach today, surprised Argentina. I think Argentina were complacent in terms of, I think they're surprised at how good they played. I think Argentina are surprised at the quality Saudi Arabia showed. I think the style of play that Saudi Arabia put on today, I'm gonna say it. I think Argentina they looked scared. They looked shook. They looked shocked, physically. They got bullied. Messi, for the most part of that game, he got bullied. One of the goals, he lost the ball. Bro. I'm honestly, I'm sure I'm really surprised. And at the end of the day, this is what the World Cup's about, man. When the World Cup is here, unexpected events happen. Shit like this happens, And Argentina really have to dust themselves up, realize what they did wrong, and move on as quickly as possible. Saudi Arabia, after seeing them today, honestly, they might go through. They actually might just go through. You see Mexico. I've seen Mexico play. They're not really all that. We'll see them later on today. Poland, they always disappoint in tournaments in general. They pretty much don't do well in tournaments. So I think Saudi Arabia must look at this group after beating one of their favorites, if not the favorite, and be like, yo, we can win this group. Why not? Why not? We can win this group. Absolutely. 100%. They've just beaten Argentina. They've just beaten Messi, fam. So yeah, when you look at the beginning of the game, I just think Argentina in general, I think they just lacked the grit, man. They lacked the determination, they lacked the heart, the desire, the passion. And when it comes to Argentina, one of the reasons I personally have them winning this tournament is because they're supposed to have the grit. I believe they do have the grit, they do have the determination, they do have the desire to win this tournament for Messi. But in general, these men are dogs, bro. These men are like, you get me? Chest out, let's do this. We'll batter anybody and hurt them in order to win the game or something like that. But today, there was none of that. And I think it comes down to complacency. And then when you look at the quality in general for Argentina today, one, they've got to be timing their passes, man. Like I said in the first half, they'd scored the penalty, which people are trying to say it's not a penalty. It is a penalty. But once again, I look at that and I always go back to the Maguire one of yesterday, being like, why didn't they give the Maguire one? What's going on there? But it is a penalty. The player's not looking at the ball at all, and he's all over. I think it was Paredes who won the penalty. So it's a penalty. Messi slots it in, nice, calm, cool. And then for the rest of the game, Saudi just, they weren't phased by it. They weren't nervous. They kept their high line. They were pressing high. They were winning the ball back high up. They were just lacking that quality up front in the first half. You know, they were getting on the ball. They were playing out. They were cutting through Argentina. They really packed out the midfield. And I think the gap between their front line and their defensive line today, I think, was a huge reason why they were able to stop Argentina from really allowing Messi or De Paul or Papu Gomez or Martinez to sort of drop in between the lines, get in those pockets and, just feed off each other and go ahead and attack. And I think the way they just packed out that midfield, the way they were very compact, there wasn't much distance between the defensive back four and the striker. There wasn't much in between in terms of distance. And I think that compactness, that solidity in that defense today was a huge reason why I think Saudi Arabia won this game. And Argentina, just in general, I think, especially since they had scored, they were overcooking passes. They were mistiming their passes. They were not. But Saudi Arabia's offside trap was top tier today. Top tier today. Their offside trap was ridiculous. They played that. One thing I respect about Saudi, yeah, even when they went 2-1 up, yeah, they still kept a high line. Yes, they dropped off a little bit. I think the midfielders and strikers dropped off a little bit. So then Argentina, it was easier for them to at least get to their box. But when you compare that to the first half, it wasn't as easy for Argentina to get into the box. But they kept their high line still. They still have a relatively high line and they were still playing those offside traps. I don't know how many offsides were called today. I think 100 were called today. There were that many. It was absolutely ridiculous, but also so good from the Saudis to just, play that offside trap. And I gotta give them massive credit for that. And yeah, when you look at the goals scored, the first one, like I said, Messi lost the ball. He got pressured by two players. And they won the ball high back up. Messi gets dispossessed. They go on. My man 1v1 versus Romero. I forgot his name. Does Romero slots it into the bottom corner? What a finish! He couldn't have placed it any better. Romero got twisted. Mate, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. People out here questioning why Otamendi was playing ahead of Lissandro. Bro, people should have been questioning why Romero was playing ahead of Lissandro. And when fit and firing, that's mainly the two. If you've been watching Argentina and understanding them as a team and what their strongest 11 is in terms of like what they do, Romero and Otamendi's been the heart of that defense. That was the defense that won the Copa America. That's been the defense that that has been rock solid at the back. But the reason why I find it questionable that Romero played today is because he just came back from an injury. So you probably would have been better to play than Sandro. But saying that, I don't think anything would have changed, to be honest, within Argentina's performance or Saudi Arabia's performance. And then when you look at the second goal, bloody hell, mate. That got me off my chair, cuz. Got me off my chair, fam. Unbelievable goal. Unbelievable. He cuts in on his right foot. The keeper gets a touch to it, but it still goes in the top corner. The Saudis are going mad. The players are going mad. Everyone's going crazy. I'm jumping up and down in my room thinking, what the hell is going on? As much as I woke up at 10 a.m. to watch Messi and see him cook, he didn't cook today. He didn't play well today at all. Yeah. In the second half, I've nearly non-existent, to be honest. Wasn't doing a lot for his standards, and I think it was Di Maria who was actually trying to drive this Argentina team forward to sort of score goals. But I think it's a blip down the road. I think Saudi have shown the blueprint for how to beat Argentina. Because if there's one thing I think after seeing today that Argentina lack, they lack that young they lack a young winger, man, like a Ganacho that's gonna be direct, that's gonna have a whole load of energy and speed down to run at players. Like as much as Messi's brilliant and Papu Gomez is a good player and Di Maria's a good player, they don't have that player on the wings that's got that speed, that's got that electric pace, that directness, that dribbling that can just go past the player with his pace, man. You know, I get Di Maria is a very good dribbler. So is Messi. Good creators, these guys, but they're not quick. They need that speed up front, and there's not a lot of pace up front in their attacking areas for them. Dybala's not the quickest. Messi's not the quickest. Lautaro Martinez, he's got okay pace, but not the quickest. Di Maria, not the quickest. Papu Gomez, not the quickest. He's probably one of the slowest players in their team. But yeah, man, disappointing day for Argentina. Like I said, they got to dust themselves up and they got to move on, man. I still believe they'll get out this group. To be honest with you, I think they will. Surely they will. Like, surely, like, if they don't, I mean, that's that's going to be embarrassing, and that's going to be very, very embarrassing. Very embarrassing for Messi and Argentina in general. And I think, yeah, I'm seeing people cook Messi already on the timeline saying, "Oh, is this your goal? Is this your goal?" Yeah, all right. Let's see what Ronaldo does in it. He'll probably score a hat trick against Ghana. To be fair to the geezer, he's been getting a lot of backlash. He's probably due to have a good game, Ronaldo. So it is what it is from that perspective. But hey, Messi's gonna be all right. Okay, Argentina will be okay for now. But I think today, Saudi Arabia, all credit to them. They played fantastic. They nullified Argentina. They were not scared. They were brave. They were composed. They defended like animals. They defended like bro. Their heart was on their sleeve, bro. They gave everything, blood, sweat, and tears. Yeah, bro. A man in the 94th minute got knocked the fuck out by his own goalkeeper. Cuz, did you see that in the end in the 94th minute when the ball got whooped in? Yeah, the goalkeeper comes out, he punches it. Need his own player, you know. Chin bosh. Mate, he was knocked out cold. Yeah? So, yeah. Fair play to Saudi Arabia. They have shocked the world. And, yeah, that's it, guys. Obviously, you'll get the other games today. Denmark play Tunisia next. And then Poland are playing Mexico. And then we end it with France, Australia. But, yeah, that is the shock of the tournament, man. And that's probably the best game of the tournament, I'd say, so far. 100%. 100% the best game of the tournament. In terms of atmosphere, in terms of the game itself, in terms of how both teams played. Even though Argentina weren't the greatest, they did provide some moments. But I think mainly because Saudi Arabia were absolutely fantastic from minute 1 to 98 or 100 minutes. These stoppage times are crazy, by the way. But yeah, unbelievable from them. Fair play. And yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, follow my social media down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys for the match reviews of the other games. Wow.